Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency again. Some price action on the euro currency is a bit tricky because market has tried to show the reaction on major support on the intraday charts and keep some bullish background for the market, but it was not quite successful because market right now stands below the 618 support on the intraday chart. It has broken our primary support area and gradually tending lower. So we do not see downside acceleration. We do not see yet the major breakout of the 110.50 lows surround this area, but the overall performance that we see on the intraday charts not really encouraging. So, and in the current circumstances, I do not see much to do on the euro currency. In general, what it could tell us, this recent drop, it tells that overall sentiment on the market, despite the statement of the Jerome Powell, has not changed significantly. So market does not treat the coming rate cuts as the weakness of the United States dollar. So yes, this rate cuts has made an effect with the moment when they were introduced right here on Friday. Its first reaction was negative for United States dollar, but recently market starts tending lower. So in general, we talked about in the weekly report, we said that in the moment of the releases of some dovish measures on the United States dollar by the Fed, it could lead to some short-term emotional bearish action against the United States dollar. But in the longer-term perspective, that is mostly the supportive because Fed tried to keep the existing pace of the economy at the current level. And this is some kind of the anticipation of the possible worse moments in the situation that could become worse, and Fed trying to act in advance to prevent this negative effect, to make it more gradual, smoother, and that brings the support. And it seems that currently we see something of that sort. Of course, it is too short-term chart to talk about these really extended in time events, but still this approximately indicates what we would like to say, that initial reaction was, but market doesn't treat it as a negative because it's again starting buying on the United States dollar. It's showing this downward action. That's what about some fundamental background. From a technical point of view, in recent times, guys, euro tends to show very deep retracements. So you could just recall some moments where were some data releases, important data release, or Fed statements. For example, take a look at this one. Very similar situation, the same reversal action. It was also, if I did not miss something on Friday. So anyway, this was reversal candle, like here. But then take a look. Market shows very deep retracement. So 77 or even 88 fib level, minor fib level, and then upward action has continued. So that was the reason. Here again, upward action, deep retracement. That's very similar to what we see here. Upward action, sideways action with these high waves, and decision price action, the same as here, dojis, deep retracement right back down to the lows, deep retracement right back down to the lows, pull back here and here again. So what does it mean? It means that in the current environment, we do not cancel totally the possibility of the market reversal because momentum is still here. But as market already has passed through the major support areas and no reversal has happened, currently we do not have any other choice but just following the patterns. So we need to get clear patterns, either on the daily chart or on the intraday charts. But currently, I do not see something really valuable. So we'll take a look at the hourly, the 4-hour chart. We do not see something really interesting. So market just still stands down after this rally. On the hourly chart, there's two levels that we could keep an eye on where potentially maybe some reversal will happen, but I'm not sure. This is 78.6 fib level and the 88 fib level, so very close to the bottom. Here you can see ABC reaction has followed on our major support, but that is maximum what market could achieve. At the same time, downward action, it seems it's a bit heavy. It looks that market has the problems with downward continuation, because take a look at these long-term shadows. Long shadows here stands, and every time it spikes down, so it means that some purchasing starting as soon as market trying to move lower. So we can't say that no support stands on the market. And in general, downward action looks not really very fast. It's relatively gradual. So it means that maybe market still could turn down, could turn up, especially taking into consideration that we see on market deep retracements in recent time. But currently, as I said, as we now not at the support, not at the major agreement support as it was yesterday. All that we could do is just to wait for some clear bullish reversal patterns. Maybe hand shoulders will be formed, maybe 3 drive or something. Without this pattern, it is risky for taking long position currently. Just because market is showing the action that doesn't correspond to normal bullish price behavior. Is it broken the major support area? And that is not typical for the market that stands bullish and after retracement is trying to reestablish upward action. That is situation on the euro. On the dollar index, guys, if you'll take a look at the parallel view, it's also situation not as very simple. Because take a look at the collapse, market has retested this consolidation. We talked about it yesterday, minor retracement, and then market is tending back again higher. So if it will return right back up in this consolidation, it will mean it will proceed to the upside. So that is the 2 points that we need to keep an eye on. So currently, my suggestion is better to sit on the hands and wait what will happen on the euro, because initial setup has not been realized. Now we just need to see how situation will develop. We have indirect signs that maybe euro could proceed higher, just because, for example, in the gold market, we see the good performance, and market's going against the United States dollar pretty nice. But gold is right now it's absolutely separate asset and behaves not quite in relation to euro currency, because if previously they are moved very close to each other just because of the United States dollar, but now they they move differently just because of the gold and because of the euro, not because of the United States dollar. So that is our opinion currently on the euro. So let's see what we will get.